Cheer. You already know, guys. It's your boy Joe back at it again, CodingPhase.com. Let me move this mic out of the way. What's really good, kids? Okay, we are here. We're live. Okay, guys, I got a lot of good news for you guys, man. Like literally right now, man. If you want to become a developer, guys, you gotta check out CodingPhase.com. Now, I'm being honest with you guys. I looked at a whole bunch of different websites and they're not messing with what we already have here, man. Okay, so let's just get started, man. What the title says, right? What's the title of this whole live stream, right? Shopify web developer job market status. Okay, best niche for junior developers. That's just the truth, man. Look it up, man. All right, I'm gonna show you guys a couple of things in here. We're gonna look at different things like Indeed.com. We're gonna be looking at how the job market is, out here, for junior developers and not even junior developers, developers in general. We're also gonna be looking at Shopify applications, how the market is looking like right now, what type of applications are popular right now, what type of things are people creating, how much money people are making out of this. Okay, just to give you guys the info, give you guys that info that you guys need. Okay, because to be honest with you guys, Shopify is the best way right now, guys. Not only can you make money by working for a company, which helps you out, to get you on your feet, right? But at the same time, you can also start making money on your own, man. And that's the beauty of it. Some of you guys might know that that's what I try to preach out here, man. I try to make sure that you guys become developers, but then not only that, but to have an exit plan. And what do I mean an exit plan? I'm not saying that I want you guys to quit as web developers or to not code, but to have an exit plan where you can say, you know what, it was cool. I worked for a couple of companies, but then now I'm also able to make my own income. Okay. And that's the best way. This is how you get to see me here every day, doing live streams, doing videos, right? It's because I invested in myself by actually focusing on the things that was going to give me an exit plan. There's a lot of developers out here that they get to become developers, they work for companies, and they get stuck in that same cycle of, hey, I should go maybe to another company, hey, I should go to another company to get a increase in my pay, etc. Right? I knew from the beginning that the guys that really make the big bucks, they're not working for other people, right? What they do is they create their own products, they create their own services, and they make their own money. And then they hire guys like us that are developers to do their work for them. Okay. And that's the same thing that I want you guys to keep in mind. When you come into the game, you got to have an exit plan. Like, what's your goal? What is it that you want to do in the next 5 years? You got to plan this out, because you don't want to be one of these guys that is like, oh, I'm just here for the love of it. It's like, I just want to code. It's like, yeah, we all love to code, but you got to have a goal. You have to have a plan every single year, every single step of your journey in your career as a developer. What's going to happen on your first year as a developer, right? Shit. Then from there, you got to go, what's going to happen on your second year? Okay. What's going to happen on your third year? On your fourth year, you should have a steady income that makes as much money as your main income from your job. Meaning, if you're getting paid $100,000 at a company, right, you should be making at least $60,000, $70,000, $80,000 on the side to really get to the point where you really want to get to in life. Okay. I'm just telling you guys ahead of time, like, keep that in mind. If you don't have those goals and those achievements that you want to get to, right, then what happens is you just hear, being just like the rest of everybody else. Okay. And you're just going to be just like anything else that you could do in life. It's just a job, right? You want to go beyond that. All right. So shout out to everybody in here. Let me see. Let me just give a quick shout out to the people in here. We got DL Jones, we got Bayless Code, we got Adrian Diaz, we got Mitt Patel, we got Lee, we got Bossman, we got Elijah Brown, we got DL Jones. I said that the name is Bacchus. Let's see who else. Kelvin Davis. Okay. Let's see who else is in here. Coding Sutra. Okay. Let's see who else is in here. Who else is in here? Who we got? We got a couple of people coding along. Let me see who else is in here, man. Google account. We got Danny Thompson. Yeah, man. Who else is in here, man? Let me see. Matthew Smith. Okay. Yeah, man. Shopify is about that bread, bro. Like, that's the thing, like, we all love to code. Like, there's nothing wrong with just learning how to code, getting a job, right? But you have to have an exit plan. You can't come in here, with the same things that people have been doing, the last 20, 30 years, which is, hey, I'm going to work for a company, after a while, after I hit the ceiling, then I'm going to go and transfer to another company, start working over there and make an extra $10,000, $20,000, right? You can't continue doing the same thing over and over, right? And think that you're gonna get a different result, because you're not, right? You're always gonna be just working for somebody. And it's fine to do that in the beginning, initially, especially if you're the type of person that don't want to go the extra mile. Like, let's say you just the guys are like, man, I just want to get a steady paycheck, work Monday to Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday I'm chilling, right? If you're that type of individual, hey, more power to you. But there's a lot of people in here like myself that, don't believe in just getting stuck into one single thing. Is like, we know we have more potential than just working for somebody. Like, when you really think about it, what's the difference of the guy who owns the company and is hiring you and yourself? Like, what's the difference? There's not that much of a difference. The only difference is one guy has the drive to say, you know what, I'm gonna risk going in and creating my own company and creating my own product. And then another guy might just say, you know what, I don't want to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? I just want to code and get paid for it. Okay. But again, what I try to do here is give you guys all the options, teach you guys everything that you guys need to get into a job, right? Because I do recommend to get into a job first initially until you start building everything up and setting yourself up. But I also want to make sure that I give you the tools to do the same thing that I did. I can only teach you what I've done, right? Like, I can't teach you guys how to get a Google, how to go to Facebook. I can't teach you guys to go in and be like, hey guys, I'm gonna get you guys into Amazon. That's not what I teach, right? That's not what I'm here for, right? Because that's not the things that I focused on. What I focused on was, hey, I want to get a job, pay my bills, take care of myself, take care of my family, and then from there be able to make my own income. And we've achieved that multiple times already. Okay. So that's what I can do for you. If you want to be like me, just like, hey, make your own income, make your own bread, independently. Like, when I wake up at 11 o'clock in the morning. I woke up at 11 o'clock in the morning. I don't got to call in. Like, I'm sorry, I'm getting to work late. Like, nah, I start my day working from there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I got to do this and that. Like, you got to, there's a deadline. My deadline is the deadlines that I put and that I set. You know what I'm saying? Zero stress, like, I have no stress in my life when it comes to the coding side of things at all. Like, I do things on my own time and I do it how I want to do it. And I know that if I work extra hours, I get paid more for my time. Meaning, like, hey, if I decide, you know what, I'm going to work hard this weekend, right? Let's say, for example, if I was going to say, you know what, I got a couple of applications that I got to build, right? Maybe I got a client or two, right? I could easily say, you know what, I already made my little $5,000 for the week. I could just chill. But if I say, you know what, I want to make 8, I want to make an extra 3,000, I'll work that extra Saturday to make that 3,000. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that at a company, bro. Like, when you work for somebody, you put in the hours that you put in, and you could put in all the extra hours that you want. You're only making your salary. And that's the only issue that I always had with companies working for other people, is like, my time is worth more. I know it. And if I put in more work, I should get paid more. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, man. Let's get to it. All right. Shout out to everybody in here. What up, Dark Knight? Yeah, man. We got a couple of people, bro, tripping. Good question. Learn PHP and WordPress theme development versus Shopify theme development for first job at CodingPhase. Cool. That's a good question, bro, tripping. So what I would say is, if right now you're in a position where you're looking for a job, right, and you notice that there's a lot of WordPress jobs in your area, I would say go for WordPress. Right now, at the same time, if there's jobs in your areas for Shopify, I would say go for Shopify, right? Because you're trying to find your first job. But at the same time, I would say that if you're looking to make extra income and make, get a skill that's going to be more valuable in the next 6 months to a year, I will say Shopify is the way to go because there's less competition. So I'll give you an example. There's about like 10,000 to 20,000 different agencies throughout the world that do like theme development, right? For WordPress. There's a lot of people that go and create themes on WordPress, right? But there's not that many people that create themes for Shopify. Now, there's a huge demand for Shopify themes, but there's not enough types of Shopify themes. Meaning, like, let's say, for example, somebody has, I don't know, they have a store, an online store that they sell products for, like, let's say for painting, right? There's not a theme that's catering to like a painting company or painting products. You get what I'm saying? So you got like this tape, you got the type of the bear paint, the whatever type of paint that's out there, right? Like there's not a theme for that specific thing to do. Now in WordPress, there's like 100 of those. Okay. Now let's say, for example, for I don't know, for PlayStation 5, right? I'm pretty sure somebody already created 5 different themes that are just for PlayStation 5 stores, like, catering to those type of catering to that type of product, right? That's for WordPress. But on Shopify, there's not that many people that if right now you go to themeforest.net, if we go in and search for Shopify, let's say PlayStation 5 theme, there's probably not going to be a theme for that because there's not that many people creating themes and applications for Shopify. This is not something that's popular. It's going to become popular in the next 6 months where you're going to see, I already see it. There's a whole bunch of YouTubers that they watch what I do. They don't subscribe, right? They don't subscribe to the channel. They think that like we don't know. Like, yeah, we know, bro. You watch the channel, you watch what we do, and then from there you start doing the same topics, the same type of videos, same type of thing. Like, I know, bro. Like, you can't bullshit me. I see you. You know what I mean? But, you're going to start seeing people coming in because as the market becomes even bigger, right, there's hundreds of thousands of businesses that now are switching over to e-commerce. And the fact that Walmart and Facebook and Instagram, they allow you to go in and sell your products directly from Shopify into their platform through their marketplaces. Like now everybody's creating a Shopify website, right? Even people that used to have WordPress and WooCommerce and things like that, like Magento, now they're switching over to Shopify because it's so easy to integrate with all of this other third-party markets. You know what I'm saying? So again, this is the way to go. If you're really thinking about how can I create something that's going to be profitable, it's going to have less competition, and I can become an authority in, Shopify is the way to go, right? Like when you see something everywhere, it's already too late. Like we can't even say it's too late because a lot of people still find their way up. But by the time you see it everywhere, it's done, bro. Like, you get what I'm saying? By the time you see like, hey man, this is over here on this channel, on this blog, on this Twitter post, and this and that. By the time you start seeing it everywhere, you, the average person, the average developer, it's gonna be very difficult for you to stand out, right? But right now, since there's not that much competition, this is the way to go, guys. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm just letting you guys know ahead of time, like you could do the research. This is not things I'm making up. I can't make this shit up. You know what I mean? Like literally do your own research. Everything that I tell you, question it. That's why I always tell people. If I tell you something, question it and say, you know what? Is this real? Is this what Joe's saying? It really happening? Let me do my Googles. And then once you do your Googles, you see the research. You see it right in your face. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the thing. I take pride on making sure that I'm looking ahead, 6 months, a year ahead of what's happening, because the majority of you guys are learning to code. The majority of you guys are taking your time and learning the courses. So I don't want to prepare you for what was hot last 6 months or a year before, 2 years before. That's already gone. I want to make sure that by the time you finish all the courses and you finish everything, there's a job for you, there's an opportunity for you, and there's a way for you to make some bread. Okay, that's what makes me different than everybody else. Everybody else goes with what's trending right now, but I look to what's happening next. So like that, you can become an authority. This is how I've become who I've become. And you already know what's my name, Joe Santos Garcia, aka CodingPhase, aka I do this. There's a reason why my name ring bells, kids. Okay, it's not because I'm like the coolest dude. I'm the flyest guy. I came over here with the nicest shape up, and Joe got the best lingual, and I could hit you with the big words. That's not what I do. What I do is I make sure that you get paid. I make sure that you get the jobs, and I make sure that you get a bag at the end of the day. Okay, so that's what you're here for. Okay, let's get into it. All right. Real talk. Everywhere, saturated. Yep. All right, so let's get into it, man. Let's talk about Shopify jobs, man. By the way, guys, I almost forgot to tell you, shameless plug. By the way, okay, on CodingPhase.com, we having a 50% off sale. 50% off Black Friday sale. That's the coupon code. 50 Black Friday was a 50 Black Friday 2020. That's the coupon code. Okay, if you click on the description below, there's a link there. It's gonna give you a 50% off on everything on the website. Okay, my advice is start with the monthly subscription. If you've never learned how to code and you don't even know if you want to do this, my advice: start with the monthly subscription. It's $20. With the 50% off, that's $10, bro. $10, you get in there. Okay, start learning how to code. Try it out. If it's for you, cool. Try it out and sign up. If it's not for you, all you did was spend $10, and you could hit me up on an email. Say, Joe, I tried it out. In the first 7 days, get you a full refund for your $10. You don't lose anything. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so take advantage on that. Now, if you're already a member of CodingPhase.com, monthly subscription, guys, get the yearly plus membership, guys, because the yearly plus membership gives you access to everything that we're talking about right now, especially for Shopify. Okay, so let me see if I can share the screen with you guys right here. Let me see, application mode. Here we go, kids. All right, so right here, there's the website. Okay, guys. When you come in here, you click on the description. Let's actually show it to you guys how it is right now. Okay, there you go. Look at your boy. Look at the swag on that dude, bro. Okay, clicking here, right? This the video. Okay, this the video right now. Right here on the description, you click on this link. This right here gives you a 50% off automatically, as you can see, right? $20 originally. You get it for $10. The yearly plus $198. Like, you're not even spending $200. You're spending $198 for the whole year, which is great because it gives you access to everything to become a front-end developer, a back-end developer, full-stack developer, HTML email developer, Shopify theme developer, Shopify app developer, 6-figure bundle, right? How to make money online, okay? Like, literally all of those courses are inside of this yearly plus membership. So for 1 year, you're covered. Okay, and if you want to continue it, you could continue it to the next year. If not, you could cancel it and say, you know what, I paid for my 1 year, I got my job, I did what I needed to do, I'm Gucci. You get what I'm saying? So for $200, if you really think about it, you pay like $198 and you get access to everything on the website. But if you just want to start with something, monthly subscription, you good. It's going to cover you to become a front-end developer, back-end developer, and a full-stack developer. Everything else, if you want to get all the premium courses, meaning everything that you see here with a fire emoji, this is the fire. This shit is lit. That's what it means. It means it's lit, okay? If you want to get access to all of these things, then from there, you got to sign up for the yearly plus membership, okay? Again, the monthly subscription is really for you guys to really try out CodingPhase.com, and you can see for $10 that is really worth it. Okay, for $10 you get access to a lot of courses. We're talking about over 60 courses, and then from there, for the yearly subscription, you sign up, you good to go. You got over 80 courses that you get access to. All right. So definitely go check it out. It's on the description below, guys. Take advantage. Black Friday, okay, is the best thing that you're gonna buy. You know, some people might say, I'm trying to buy the latest MacBook Pro and this and that. Bro, if you're really investing in yourself, right? Invest in yourself in something that is gonna be worth the money. You know what I'm saying? That you're gonna get a return back. Okay, because that's what we try to do here. But let's go into Indeed.com, man. So we're gonna search for Shopify developer. We're gonna start with that one. Okay, see right here. We're gonna search all over the US. Okay, we're gonna start with that. Okay, Shopify full stack developer. Okay, this is in Miami. If you're in Florida, Shopify is hot out here, bro. Like, there's a reason why I moved down here. Okay, I told you guys last year, you know, I'm switching to Shopify, and it's the reason because there's a bag behind it, guys. Just to put it out there, okay, just to put it out there. I don't do anything unless there's a bag behind it. I don't learn programming languages. I don't learn programming, frameworks like JavaScript frameworks or backend frameworks unless there's money behind it. Unless I can really make income from it, you're not going to see me that I'm going to talk about something just because I want to talk about it. Nah, I'm going to talk about something that there's money behind it. You get what I'm saying? Like, I got 3 kids. I don't have the time and the luxury to say, I'm just going to work on something just because. Nah, I don't have time for that. For that, I'd rather give it to my kids, that free time. Every time that I come into over here, I do my little click clack on the keyboard. I click clack and that shit sounds ka-ching, 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 because I don't play around, bro. We don't have time to be playing around and just playing around with technology and frameworks and libraries just because. You got to work on things that's going to get you paid, okay? I made a decision to move to Florida for that specific reason. There's a lot of businesses out here that, you know, that they need Shopify and you know, they need digital agencies like the one that we have right now. And at the same time, is a great place to really like communicate and network with other agency owners that are killing it here in Miami. Okay, but here you go. You know what I mean? Shopify full stack developer here in Miami, right? At least 2 years of experience working with Shopify. Don't get scared. You know, sometimes when you see those things like that and they tell you, hey, man, we need a year of experience. We need 2 years of experience on this, and that, right? Like, bro, they do that to scare the people that's not going to apply. Like, that's how you weed off the people that's not supposed to be applying. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's just how it is. You go in and you tell somebody, hey, man, we need somebody with 3 years of experience. The guy that's a junior developer, he's scared. He's like, oh, man, I need to have 3 years of experience. I'm not going to apply. That already cuts out 75% of the people that was going to apply. You get what I'm saying? So you got to be smart enough that you got to say, hey, all those things that you guys are asking for, I can do for you. Okay, so hire me. Let me apply and let me show you what I got. Let me show you my amazing portfolio and this the skills that I have. They're going to give you a call if you have the right projects. But don't be scared to apply, kids. All right. And here, this is what you see, you know, simple stuff. Like, this is nothing crazy. The moment you start seeing jQuery, right, on a freaking job listing, you already know you're not going to have nothing crazy that's going to be super difficult to do. Okay, strong knowledge in HTML, CSS, SQL, JavaScript, PHP, jQuery or Backbone JS, CSS framework like Foundation, Bootstrap. This is things that's super simple, guys. Shopify custom build, template modification, installation, third-party app integration. All of these things is exactly what I teach over here, guys, on the Shopify theme developer, right? This is exactly what we teach right here, guys. Shopify theme developer, everything that they're asking for. My first Shopify store, this covers everything about Shopify and the platform. Then from there, Shopify theme development, I'll show you guys how to actually create themes for Shopify. I talked to you guys about Google Analytics, how to use Google Analytics, and how to look at data to convert actual customers. This is things that's gonna make you shine, because the other developers is gonna show up there with, I just know how to code, right? But when you go in there and you have this whole curriculum where we're teaching you, what the Shopify store actually does, right? Everything that you need to know to create a Shopify store, as if you was gonna create your own Shopify store, right? So you could really understand the business. The Shopify theme development, which teaches you how to actually create the themes from scratch, turn something from HTML, CSS, JavaScript, the skills that you already have as a front-end developer, right? Take those skills, take it to a higher level using Liquid and using the things that already come with Shopify to make a dynamic theme, right? Then from there, we have the Google Analytics, right, which teaches you how to convert customers, how to tag them, how to actually go over the data of like, hey, what pages need to be updated, which ones are the ones that's really converting, right? Facebook and Google Ads marketing, right? At the same time, design software for developers. So we're teaching you everything that everybody else don't have because they're not preparing to become a e-commerce / Shopify developer. Like, this is what we're doing here. Not only we're teaching you all of the things that has to do with web development, but also going in and teaching you everything about that career path so you could really shine. So you're not just like, hey, I'm just a developer, I just showed up and that's it. It's like, nah, bro, you know about marketing, you know about freaking data through Google Analytics, you know how to use the different design software, right? And at the same time, you understand Shopify, the platform. And at the same time, when we come in and we create new things, or like, let's say Shopify creates new things, we update the courses so you could stay up to date with what's happening within the industry. So again, this is why we call this a career path, guys. Shopify right now is hot, bro. Like, what more can I say, bro? Okay, it's up to you, man. But yeah, at least 2 years of experience with Shopify, ability to work well under pressure. That's it. Pays $84,000 to $114,000 per year. Okay, there's not that many people with 2 years of experience. I'm telling you guys ahead of time. There's just not. There's people that have some experience, but there's not that many people with 2 years of experience. This is like a wish list. This is like when people come in and say, hey, we're looking for a React developer, right, that has 7 years of experience. React hasn't been around for 7 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, it hasn't been around for that long to become like somebody like, I got 7 years with React, unless you worked at Facebook. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's just not possible, right? But again, definitely check it out. This is the company's website, right? Absolute Web. This is a digital commerce marketing agency. Very nice website. I like it. Nice and clean. Yeah, man. They work with a couple of clients, University of Miami. So this is the type of things that you're going to be finding. Like, how some people be like, oh, I'm going to go work at, Google. I'm going to work at Facebook. I'm going to work at this, and that. When you work at an agency, you're kind of working with a whole bunch of different type of industries. So like, as you guys can see, you got Chinese Brothers, you got Toll Brothers, America's Luxury Home Builders, right? There's a home builder company, right? You got University of Miami, you got Dell Pro Audio, you got Isram, you got Beverly Hills Polo Club. Like, we're talking about, this is a diverse company that, diverse agency that has a lot of different type of clients, right? But this is what you're going to find in the world of Shopify. There's a whole bunch of agencies that are focusing a lot on Shopify. And as you can see, e-commerce solution, BigCommerce, WooCommerce, Magento, Shopify, right? So most of these companies also, one thing that you're going to notice is that they're using a lot of PHP. Most of this agencies, that's what they focus on, and this is where you're really going to find those opportunities for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Reading through this, reading through the comments as we go in here. If you got any questions, put it in the comment section. Let's talk about it. Okay. What's faster, a for loop or a while loop? Yep, that's what they worry about. I'm worried about, hey man, what's gonna get us bread? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I care about. Let me see. Reading through this, reading through the comment section. Just reading through the comment section. I'm trying to find some good questions. See what's in here. Michael Opinas Bedoya, me estás convenciendo. Gracias, manito. Ok, but mira, no estoy como tratando de convencerte de que haga esto o lo que sea. Yo lo que quiero es que todo el mundo que quiere aprender a programar tenga por lo menos una oportunidad de ganar dinero también y sea algo que no tenga mucha competencia. Porque ese es el problema. Si tú vas en un niche que tiene mucha competencia, then it's going to be hard for you. Okay. So what I just said to him was basically, hey, man, I'm not trying to convince anybody, right? I'm just trying to give you guys the facts and then you make your own decisions, right? So at the same time, I'm trying to go into things that don't have a lot of competition for you guys, okay? But that there's a big return in jobs, a big return in, making side income and having skills that you can actually use on your own. You get what I'm saying? Because even though you're working for a company, like let's say AbsoluteWeb.com, this company, this agency, you could work for them, but at the same time, those skills that you're using with them, you can go and reuse and make income from. Like that's the beauty of e-commerce, like e-commerce, that whole ecosystem and that whole industry, everything that you're learning on the job, you could literally reuse and do it on your own. Like that's one of the things that I love about e-commerce. I spent a lot of years as an e-commerce developer. Like, that's what I focus on. I worked in a lot of companies going in from transferring their websites from like old systems in Perl to moving them to PHP Laravel to using things like Magento. Like that's what I used to do for a very long time. But all of those skills that I picked up by building those applications for those companies are the things that has made me the money that I'm making right now, because I use the same skills that I pick up from over there and I reuse it on my own businesses. You know what I'm saying? So that's the beauty of it. Like sometimes people be focusing on so much like, oh, I want to work in a tech company or this and that. It's like, nah, bro, what I worry about is I want to go to a company where I could learn from them and then I could reuse those skills on my own. And that's what we do at e-commerce and Shopify and WooCommerce and Magento. But right now, Shopify is the hottest one. That's why a lot of companies are switching over, Somebody asked me, Shopify and Salesforce are lit right now. Yeah, man. That's another thing too. When you sign up for the yearly plus membership, guys, if you take advantage right now, that 50% off. If you guys don't know about Salesforce, Google it. Salesforce is another system. It's like a CRM. Pretty much it's like a big system for enterprise level companies. And they offer all of the tools for companies to have everything integrated into one system. But you as a developer can use that company's system to create your own applications, create your own tools, create your own marketing schemes through it. And you could sell your services or work for companies that need you to create custom code for them within the Salesforce ecosystem. So that's something that we're going to get into probably around December or early January. So not only are you learning how to get a job as a front-end developer, back-end developer, full-stack developer, but you're also getting things like the HTML email developer, Shopify theme development, Shopify app development, right? And then you're also going to be getting all of those future courses that we're adding to when it comes to Salesforce. Okay, guys? So this is the things that nobody's talking about, okay? This is the things where the jobs are located at. They're not trending, right? It's not trending. You won't see a lot of YouTubers talk about this, but that's what makes us different. We focus on the thing that's going to get us paid. We don't focus on what's going to get us views. We focus on what's going to get you a bag, and it's going to get me a bag. Because when you get a bag, you go tell other people about my services, and then I get a bag. You get what I'm saying? That's just how it works. Okay, I'm just super transparent. I'll tell you guys how it is, man. I don't do anything unless it comes with a bag of money behind it. I'm letting you guys know ahead of time. Everything that I talk about on this channel, you might be into it, you might not be into it, but you're going to be into it if you are here for your bread. If you're here to make money as a developer and maximize your skills and try to become an independent developer, you found the right place. If you're here for the love, this is not the place, bro. Go to the coding train, go to Fun Function, go to the coding dojo. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are great channels. Go check them out. You know what I'm saying? If you're here for your bread and how to make money with the skills that you have and how to get into niches that not everybody's talking about and could get you even more pay and more money, or even at the same time get you a bigger opportunity because nobody's going that way, then you're at the right place. Okay, let me see. Again, just to let you guys know, it's right there. That's the coupon code, right? 50 Black Friday 2020. That's the coupon code. You could go to the website on the links below and you'll get that 50% off. Take advantage, man. Black Friday's here, kids. This is the biggest sale of the year. Okay. Let me see. Sadly, Mark, Mark Egan says, sadly, there's no Shopify jobs in my area. Hey, man, you still could apply to these companies. This is the thing, too. Some people think that you need to have those jobs right on your area. You don't. You could start applying to different places. You know, there's a lot of companies that are remote right now. You know, nobody's working at an office right now. Okay, by the way, you know what I'm saying? So you could apply to companies and show them what you got. It's on them. Don't disqualify. This is what I want to tell you guys, man. Let's talk about this, man. Don't disqualify yourself from job positions. That's not your job. The job of the person who's interviewing you and the job of the person who's going to email you or give you a call, that's their job. Their job is to find out if you're going to be a good candidate for that company. Your job is not to say, I don't know if I'm a good candidate for this company. That's not your job, bro. That's not what you're here for. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that there might not be jobs in my area for this specific skill. Everybody's remote right now. Apply to all of them. Let them decide if your skills, your portfolio catches their attention. That's on them. You get what I'm saying? Don't disqualify yourself. Don't say, oh, I don't have 3 years of experience. That's what they want. They want you to disqualify yourself from it because it's easier for them to then focus on the real candidates that are really good. They don't want to focus on the guy that's iffy. Like, oh, maybe I don't know if I could get a job. I don't know if am I too far? Can I get a job in the? They want you to disqualify yourself. Don't do it. I'm telling you, I've been in the hiring process. I've been in both sides. The junior developer that didn't know shit, and I was like, man, I don't know if I should apply to this job, right? And then later on, 2 years later, I was on the other side interviewing people that were just like me. And I'm like, damn, isn't this funny? I used to be so scared going into the interview, but now isn't it funny that now I'm interviewing them, and this is exactly what the guys were doing to me back then. You know what I'm saying? This is the same reason why people wasn't applying to certain jobs, because it says 3 years of experience, or have like, hey, we got a PHP, Python, Node.js, JavaScript, freaking C#, like 5 different languages. When I was at home, I used to think that I needed to know all of those things. But what you don't understand is that they put that there to really scare you off. And at the same time, to let the guys that really know about this, that, hey, even though this job might be a PHP job, but if you have C# experience, or if you have Node.js experience, or you have Python experience, you can still apply to here. You get what I'm saying? Don't disqualify yourself. That's not your job. Your job as somebody that's trying to get into that position is to apply. Your job is not to disqualify yourself and say, I'm not prepared for this. That's not your job, my dude. You know what I'm saying? Don't disqualify yourself. That's what people get paid for. You know, you don't get a check to be disqualifying yourself. You know what I mean? Wait, do that face again. Too late, bro. You could see on the rewind. You know what I mean? Was about to disqualify myself because we don't have Shopify jobs here in Africa, but then you mentioned remote. Thanks, Joe. Yeah, you don't have to disqualify yourself, bro. Plus, also another thing that I want to mention to you guys is that everything that we teach in the Shopify development course, It's actually web development. Like, we're not teaching something completely different. It's not like I'm teaching you, like when you come to codingphase.com, right? If you notice one thing about the website is that every course is building upon the previous course, meaning that everything that you're learning is going to be reinforcing whatever you learned in a previous course. So everything that I talk about, every topic, doesn't matter if you say, I want to learn HTML email development, right? But then next week you say, you know what? I want to focus on Shopify development. The things that you learn in that HTML email development course can easily be transferred to the Shopify app development or theme development course, because we focusing on web development. We just happen to also give you details about specific industry or a specific career path. But that doesn't mean that you can go and use everything that you're using here. Like, for example, if you learn about Shopify theme development, you can easily transfer that to WordPress theme development, and you can easily transfer that to Magento theme development. If you have a portfolio where you're doing Shopify themes, right, you can easily go and apply to to WordPress themes and to Magento themes applications or positions. Like, it's e-commerce. You get what I'm saying? Like, this is what I'm trying to tell you guys. You get what I'm saying? Like, don't worry, you're covered. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't matter. Like, maybe in Africa they might be using WooCommerce or BigCommerce or what's the other one? Magento. With the skills that you have from Shopify and understanding how e-commerce work, you can go and transfer those skills to over there. Plus, we're building things with PHP, which is easy, and it's going to help you get those jobs for WordPress, for BigCommerce, WooCommerce, Magento, etc., because they're all done with PHP. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, we're not doing this stupidly. You get what I'm saying? There's something that we call in DR. We don't do things adivinando. Nosotros no hacemos la vaina ciega. Meaning, we don't do things blindly, bro. Everything that I teach you guys can easily help you guys get into different type of positions. We're not focusing on what's trending. We're focusing on the things that's going to get you a job and get you paid. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we do here. But yeah, man, let me see. I'm looking at the comments. You guys are funny. Rose Jr., send me your portfolio, man. I'm gonna do it. I actually got a portfolio that I'm gonna do tonight, and we're gonna release it tomorrow morning. I was gonna do it earlier, but I got into a situation with somebody on the phone, and it took me forever to get out of that mind state, and I couldn't do the video. But there's a portfolio that I feel has a lot of potential, but it's making a huge mistake. And you guys got to watch it. Make sure you watch it tomorrow. Okay. Let me see. Reading through this. But anyways, man, let's get back into this. Okay. Let me see. Going here. So again, different companies, right? You got California, right? E-commerce developer, right? They're looking for the same thing: proficiency in SaaS, 1 year experience with Webpack, e-commerce, JavaScript frameworks such as React, Angular. All of these things is the things that we actually teach on the freaking course. So you're covered. Every single thing that's in here, we're covering. Okay. Let me see. Front-end developer. Okay. Sometimes you're going to see this. They're looking for a front-end developer with experience with Shopify, WordPress, Magento, e-commerce, etc. So there's probably another agency. You know what I mean? Let me see. We got Washington State. We got Vegas, right? Las Vegas. Shopify app developer, remote. You get what I'm saying? Like, this is what I was just telling you, right? There's a lot of companies hiring people for the skill, and they're not gonna find it in their local state. They're not gonna find people that's doing Shopify, okay? Because everybody's focusing on, let's do the merge tag, let's do this and that. Like, nobody focuses on specific industries. You saw what we did with the HTML email developers. A whole bunch of people got jobs as HTML email developers on their initial jobs for the first time. Now they're on to front-end developer positions, okay? Now we're doing the same thing with Shopify app development and Shopify theme development. We're catering to a specific industry so you don't have to go in there and be like, I'm trying to apply everywhere. I don't know where I'm going to get a job, and I'll just work wherever they give me a job. It's like, nah, bro, do it smart. Let's prepare you so you can really get a job out here, okay? So you can see PHP, CodeIgniter, React, okay? We focus on Laravel, but by using Laravel, you'll be able to also work with CodeIgniter. So if you use Laravel, they're going to be like, all right, he could easily transfer those skills to this, okay? And this was just 4 days ago, okay? This is not like a job that was here for 6 months ago. This is what's happening right now. 4 days ago, this was just posted, okay? So that's one. Profit Stores, okay? Mesa, Arizona. There's another one, okay? This right here is like a super entry level position. It got from $17 to $27. Okay. There's a lot of jobs that are like that too. Now you probably wonder, it's like, damn, $17. But that's great for the junior developer, the guy that doesn't know anything. Like, let's say, for example, you just started this month, you could apply to a job like this. They might give you $18, $17, $20 per hour, but that's a good start. I know some of you guys might get scared and be like, well, I need $100,000. It's like, bro, with 1 month of experience, you just started learning how to code and they could give you a job like this. You're good to go, because then now in the next 3 to 6 months, you could go and ask for more, or now you could go and transfer to another company and get paid double or triple what you was getting paid here. Okay. That's how it works. You got to start somewhere. You know, if you're broke at home and you don't got no money, shit, I will take that job. If I'm like, yo, I need to get a job tomorrow, I will take that job. And if because this is more like for e-commerce, if you go in there and you have the skills to manage Shopify apps and you could create custom applications, like this is more like a content editor position, which means that you don't even have to know how to code. But if you know how to code, you could get the top dollar, which is like $27. If you go in here and get $25 an hour, bro, how much is that? Let's bring out the calculator, bro. We come in, we say 25 times 40, that's $1,000 a week times, let's say 52 weeks. That's $52,000. That's not bad. That's a starting point. You get what I'm saying? That's a starting point. Okay. But yeah, it's just the early stages, man. Let me see. Reading through here. Let me see what it says right here. Was about to disqualify myself. We went over that one. Graphical balls, yo, you funny as hell, bro. I now get what you're saying, Joe. Yeah, man. Don't disqualify yourself, bro. Let them do that. You know what I'm saying? Your job is to apply. Your job is to get a nice portfolio, show the skills that you have a nice resume, package yourself up like a professional, and then let them decide, you know what? Should we hire a guy locally that might not have the same skills as Mark Egon, who might be, an hour behind or an hour ahead? Like, shit, Mark Egon is legit. Let's give him a call. Let's see what he got to offer. You get what I'm saying? And then now you could work remotely. And shit, you might say, you know what? They were offering, I don't know, $85,000. Now in the negotiation, you might say, you know what? Listen, I know I'm working remote, and I'm fine with taking 75 or 80,000. You get what I'm saying? Like, now you're giving them something that you could say, hey, you know what? Why would we hire somebody locally when we could keep more of our profits and hire a dude that's just as good as anybody else? You get what I'm saying? Like, don't disqualify yourself, bro. Trust me, I used to do that all the time, bro. I'm telling you, because my first job wasn't even in 2011. I started in 2011. I didn't get hired to 2012 because I kept disqualifying myself. I kept saying, oh, I got to learn this. I got to learn that. I got to know this. I got to know that. Or they need 3 years of experience. Or they need this and that. When I could have just started applying 2 months, 3 months in, me learning how to code. Like, let them decide if you're ready or not, Let me see. I'm reading. Is it possible? Walde Peralta, is it possible to get a remote job without experience but with a portfolio with live projects? Yes, it's possible, right? But it's not as easy as most people think. So I'll give you an example. Let's say you have a decent portfolio, decent, nothing crazy, right? You have a decent portfolio. A local company might give you an opportunity because they see potential in you, okay? They see potential in you. And they might say, you know what? He's a local kid. Let's give him a chance. Let's hire him, right? But when you're hiring somebody remote, you're not hiring for potential because there's not going to be somebody there to babysit him, right? I can't say, hey, I'm going to hire you. You have no experience and you have a little bit of potential. I'm not going to hire you for the potential that you have. I'm going to hire you if you can do the job and I can say, you know what? This guy is really good and I trust that he can do the work at home without nobody babysitting him. Like that's the biggest issue with remote work. Can you be trusted? Do you have the quality of work or experience to be able to work at home? Are you disciplined enough to get everything done? Are you going to be able to wake up early, same way how as if you was going to a job? Are you going to be able to be available on different calls? Like if I open up Slack or I open up Skype or I hit you up on Discord, whatever it is, whatever platform they're using, can you answer that call at 12 o'clock when we do meetings? You know what I mean? Like those are the things that's really important when it comes to remote work. That's one of the reasons why people don't like to hire remote workers when they're across, freaking the ocean, right? Across the ocean, somewhere in, I don't know, in Pakistan. Somebody in Pakistan right now getting hired here in the US is difficult for them, right? And to get paid the same amount because they're not trusted, not because they're from Pakistan or anything. It's just they're not trusted because shit. I've seen situations where I've had companies where we hire guys in the Philippines or we hire guys in India and the lights go out over there, and then we're trying to get in contact with the developer over there, and they're 12 hours ahead. It's 12 o'clock here. It's 12 o'clock at night over there. You get what I'm saying? Like situations like that is difficult for a company to trust in. But if you here in the US or even in in Europe, you might say, shit, I'm 5 hours ahead from the company, or maybe I'm 3-4 hours away from the company. Then yeah, it's gonna be easier for you to get that job. But it's all about trust, and that's what it really comes down to. Greetings, Alberto Sanchez. Greetings from Mexico. My dude, you really are the best. Thank you. Thank you, bro, man. I can't wait until I touch down on Mexico, man. I'll be listening to a lot of corridos, like Natanael Cano. Like that's my thing, man. I was actually raised by Mexicans. That's another thing that most people don't even know. My stepdad was Mexican. Pedro, his name was Pedro. And yeah, man, shout out to my Mexicans. You know what I mean? Like I grew up with a lot of Mexican dudes. Shout out to my boy Mike Perez. You know what I mean? Like shout out to my Mexican squad. You know what I mean? So I love you guys too, man, for sure. But yeah, man, as you guys can see, there's a lot of jobs, bro. A lot of jobs that be popping up, and it's not just in a specific area, right? As you can see, a lot of remote jobs, a lot of different locations, California, we're talking about Ohio, we're talking about Miami, we're talking about, remote, right? Remote again. And this is BigCommerce developer, right? But once you know Shopify, you can do BigCommerce. This is just like when somebody goes in and tells you, hey, we're hiring an Angular developer, but because you have knowledge in React, you understand how front-end frameworks work. So you could get a job as an Angular developer, even though you've never worked with Angular. Okay. So there's another one too. And I might be creating another course because BigCommerce is another one that's getting big, bro. Between Shopify and BigCommerce, those two things are getting huge, So there's definitely a lot of opportunities in there, man. That's just popping up. Like if I go ahead, BigCommerce, see how many you got. A couple 34 jobs, which is not that much, but it's growing. I'm seeing it a lot more. Now, Shopify definitely has more, but it's growing. You get what I'm saying? BigCommerce is another one that's growing out there. Is you kind of have more control of your store with BigCommerce than Shopify, but Shopify is the known name already. You get what I'm saying? Shopify to e-commerce is what Uber is to taxis. You know what I mean? Like when people say, "Hey man, I want to get a taxi," they don't say, "Give me a taxi." Yo, Uber, call up Uber or hit up Uber. Get me an Uber. Like people don't even say, "Call me a taxi" no more. People just say, "Get me an Uber." So now when people say, "Hey, I want to open up a store," they just say, "Open up a Shopify store." They're not even talking about e-commerce. They don't even say anything like that. They say, "Hey man, open up a Shopify store." That's it. You get what I'm saying? It's a household name now, bro. Los Tigres del Norte, classic group. Shout out to the Mexicanos and Chicanos. Yeah, man. Let me see. I'm Filipino and I can confirm that lights go out frequently over there. Yeah. WooCommerce is another one too that's out there. It's definitely popular, but it's like WooCommerce, people are actually transferring out from WooCommerce and they're switching to Shopify. Most of the people that I'm seeing like online, like if you go to Upwork, this is another place. Let me see if I could put this up for you. Let me see. Hold on. Upwork. So Upwork is another place where you can basically check for different jobs. Okay, but this is like freelancing, and this tells you kind of like what's going on within the industry. Hold on, give me a second. I'm just putting in my password and stuff like that. I have accounts. I have pro accounts for all of these places. But let me see. Show you right now. So you could see like it's there, man. You know what I'm saying? Like the jobs are there, the opportunities are there. You could literally see it yourself. But again, guys, go check out the description, guys. We have 50% off. Take advantage, bro. It's like that's not money. $10, bro, is not money. $198, that's not money, bro. Like I'm telling you guys ahead of time, like you make your money back by actually getting the skills and getting your job and getting your bread. You know what I'm saying? Like most of the people that have come to codingphase.com have said a million times to me, like, yo, bro, this should have been way more than what you already charging me. That's why people come back and buy like a lifetime. Like a lifetime membership just means like, hey, I bought into your whole website. I want to get all the courses. And that's like $1,500, right? Most people that come into codingphase.com, they go in, they sign up, they get their jobs, they do what they got to do. And later on, once they realize, like, holy shit, I got all of the skills, I got all of these jobs, I'm doing really well. Most of my students come back and buy a lifetime membership because they be like, yo, I got so much for $10, $20, $200 that I got for a whole year. I want to support what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So my goal is to really get you guys to succeed, because when you succeed, I succeed. You know, $1,500, that's not bad for one lifetime membership, right? But how can I tell you guys buy the lifetime membership? I can't tell you to buy the lifetime membership unless you're getting success. You get what I'm saying? So once you get that bread and you start making your money, you're looking around, you're like, $1,500 ain't nothing. You're like, yo, let me support what my boy Joe is doing. Then I'll make some bread. It's like it's an initial investment that I'm doing on you guys to give you access to all of this for so cheap, right? And so such an affordable price, $10 a month, $200 a year, right? Like that's nothing, right? But by you succeeding and you getting your job, bro, it's a guarantee that people always come back and take care of the community and be like, yo, Joe, I really appreciate what you did. Here's a little super chat. Here's a little this, and that. That's where I get my real bread from, you know, when it comes to like coding. It's not really the little $10 a month or the $200 a year. It's really when people get paid and they come back and say, hey, Joe, here's a bag because you got me the bag. You know what I mean? So understand that, you know, so take advantage, man. I want everybody to get their bag so I could get a bag, to be honest with you guys, right? Like, I want you guys to succeed so you could come back and be like, you know what, Joe, he's a little sprinkle on you. You know what I mean? Like, here's a little something. Here's a little tip, right? Like, that's when I make my bread, bro. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm betting on your success, bro. Like, so that's what you got to understand. Again, look at this. Full stack developer, right? With experience designing, developing, deploying Shopify websites. This is like, freelancing, right? More than 6 months, 30 hours a week, right? This is things that people are hiring for right now. Consultant, junior level UX designer, Let's go into Let's see, where is it? There's a way to Shopify developer. Okay, so there we go. All right, Shopify consultant, junior level UX designer, create a Shopify website. Right, these are people that spent money, $5,000 and up. You know what I'm saying? Okay, API developer needed to create a custom API solution for Shopify clients, SMS. Okay, hourly $70 to $80. Like, that's not bad. Okay, developer needed to launch a jewelry store. Like, this is something simple you can do. You could launch the website, because that's the things that I teach you guys in the Shopify theme development. So not only can you get a job, but you could freelance. Like, there's a lot of things out here, bro. And you could look it up, man. It's not that bad, man. Like, we're talking about 25 to 65 an hour. You got, of course, some that are gonna try to cheap and lowball $10 to $20. This is when the guys in India and Philippines, they get to eat. You know what I mean? They get to eat on those. But when they're looking for experts and guys that can really verify that, they got the skills, Shopify store expert, $40, $60, that's not bad. $40, $60 an hour, that's not bad, bro. You know what I mean? So definitely take advantage, man. Black Friday is here, kids. This is what you've been waiting for. This is what you've been waiting for all year long. It's here, kiddos. Take advantage, okay? And not only that, for those of you guys that's wondering, because sometimes people come in and they don't understand that I try to make it as simple as possible for people, okay? So I'm going to give you guys an example, right? So this is CodingPhase.com, right? Let's say you say, okay, I want to start with the monthly subscription. This is how easy I make it for you, okay? You start with the monthly subscription, okay? Scroll down. You got the different options that you can do, okay? You could do $10 a month, get started right away. You know what? You don't even know if this is going to be for you or this is legit. Shit, start with a 3-day free trial, okay? Again, 3-day free trial. Look at all the courses that you're getting. You're getting a lot of courses for this, bro. 3-day free trial, okay? 3 days free trial, okay? For 3 days, you get it for free, okay? You could cancel at any moment within those 3 days and say, you know what? I didn't like the courses. This is that, whatever it is. Cool. Then from there, you could just continue with the monthly subscription, $10 a month, okay? You'll continue with it, okay? I do this because I try to make it simple for people to get into the game, okay? Now, again, for the yearly plus subscription, okay, you could come in, get the yearly plus subscription, get all of the courses in CodingPhase.com, every single thing, all right? There's no limits to it, okay? If you was to go and buy this on your own, $5,860, bro. It's a lot, okay? Now, over here, this is how easy I try to make it for you guys. Yeah, we're about to go right now. So right now I'm about to head out, but I want to just put this in the back of your mind, bro. Like, yo, you could come in here 50% off, $198 for the whole year. Right now you say, hey, Joe, I like what you're saying. This is cool, but I don't got no $198. Cool. Split that year into half. You get 6 months. You get access to all the courses for 6 months, right? For $100, bro. Okay, $100. So pretty much you're covered for 6 months. Okay, So when you really think about it, how much you really paying for this, right? You could come in and say, you know what, how much I'm paying for this? You're paying like $20 for, every month, but you're getting access to everything, every career bundle, every single thing, right? You're getting access to every single little thing. It's just guaranteeing that at least you're going to be here for 6 months, because the thing is that I hate when people come in and they just nitpick one course and be like, well, I got the best course. You know what I'm saying? That's like when you go, CodingPhase.com is like a buffet, right? You go into a buffet, you don't get the pizza, you don't get the there's people that don't come in, they don't get the ice cream, they don't get the pizza, they don't get the beef with broccoli, they don't get the the chicken wings. They go straight to the lobster, right? So I'm not gonna sell you my best course for freaking $5, $10 when you just go in and be like, well, I signed up to the monthly subscription, and then from there I'll pay $10 and I got to eat the best course. Nah, bro, you got to come in and at least dedicate 6 months, because if not, you're not gonna get results, and if you don't get results, I don't really get paid. So I need you to at least come in, do all the courses and everything that's in there, so like that you could really digest and get to freaking succeed in this game. You know what I'm saying? Because I know how it is. Dudes be like, yo, I'm gonna just go in and get the lobster. Like, yeah, bro, but how about the pizza? How about the chicken wings? How about the beef with broccoli? Like I'm not catching an L. You know what I mean? Like I'm making all these courses affordable already, bro. But I'm not trying to catch an L, bro. Like yeah, man. Shout out to you, man. I got mad love for you too, bro. Mari H, I'm at work, can't watch. It's fine, man. Don't worry about it. We're gonna put it up. We're gonna keep it up there. Just reading the comment section. We're about to head out of here, guys. But again, check out the description. 50% off Black Friday sale. Take advantage. Stop slacking. This is the moment that everybody been waiting for. We're talking about over 80 courses, man. When you come in and sign up for the yearly plus membership, you could do the whole year. You could do just 6 months, right? You're only gonna get charged for 6 months, or you could go and pay for the whole year. You get access to every single course, every single career bundle, every single course that is going to come in the future in the next 6 months, right? Like you're covered with that. You got what I'm saying? So take advantage. This is my gift to you guys, and support what we're doing here. Okay. Support what we're doing here, and you support by actually getting the work done and taking advantage of it, man. Because all I want for you guys is to really get to become successful, get paid, because when you get paid, you tell your family member, you tell your friend, you share it on social media, and you tell people, hey, where did you learn how to code? I learned at CodingPhase. So the best thing that I can do is take care of you, so the word of mouth could spread, and then you could bring more customers to what we have here at CodingPhase. Okay, guys? So definitely thank you for everything that you guys do, and yeah. CMMH says, what am I missing if I do the monthly? Okay, very good question. Okay, so the monthly subscription is really for the basic things, meaning everything that has to do with web development, right? And I call it the basic things because this is exactly what everybody else teaches. Okay, everybody else is going to teach you HTML, CSS, JavaScript, right? Of course, they're not going to have as many courses as me, but those are the things that everybody else teaches. Like you could learn that anywhere, right? But the good thing about the monthly subscription is that you get access to all of these courses and all of the projects in it, right? So we're talking about over 60 courses that you get access to. Okay, everything that you need to become a front-end developer, back-end developer, and a full-stack developer. Now, when it comes to the yearly plus membership, right? Let's say, for example, you come in and you want to become let's say a WordPress a Shopify app developer, right? All of these courses that are here are already included in the monthly subscription, because all of this are requirements to become a front-end developer, right? And a back-end developer. This is all requirements to to basically learn how to code, right? But then everything that has an emoji of the fire, which means it's just lit, right? Everything that has the fire emoji was exclusive to that career path. Meaning my first Shopify store, Shopify app development with Node.js, advanced Shopify app development with PHP Laravel, Vapor, serverless deployment, auto scaling, Google Analytics, Facebook and Google Ads marketing, right? You will have situations like this where these courses are not available for the monthly subscription members, right? And I wish I could just put it there in the monthly subscription, but the problem is that it wouldn't make sense for, like, let's say for me to do that, because the regular like HTML, CSS, JavaScript courses, those are syntax courses. Everything else that has to do with like Shopify and career path, like HTML, email development, is things that have taken me either years or a lot of money for me to really learn it and being able to teach it to you. You know what I'm saying? Everything else that I have here, that's why I have for $10, I give you all the stuff that everybody else could teach you. But the things that nobody else can teach you and that I know I can help you guys succeed, that's for the yearly plus membership. You get what I'm saying? Again, but even at that, at $10 is a super great deal, because if you go to Udemy, right? Let's say the top 10 courses there, right? All the top 10 courses that they have that they're teaching you a specific skill, we have all of those things. We have Angular, we have React, we have web development like HTML, CSS, JavaScript. We teach you all those things. We teach you how to build a portfolio. We teach you SaaS. We teach you advanced CSS, like things that people go and sell individually as one course. We teach you that on that monthly subscription in general. So basically you get access to all of that. Like I just seen the other day, like a YouTuber selling a CSS course for like $50, $80. That's crazy. You get what I'm saying? That's crazy. And people are willing to pay for that. I say, you know what? This is the simple things to learn. I'll give it to you in a monthly subscription for $10, $20. You get what I'm saying? Like you get access to all of that. So I'm really just trying to take care of my peoples. You get what I'm saying? So it's definitely, that's the difference in between the monthly and the yearly. Monthly, you get access to everything that has to do with web development. The yearly plus gives you access to unlimited content that has to do with HTML email development, Shopify theme development, Shopify app development, full stack development, right? Or the front end, the back end, the freaking 6-figure bundle, how to make money online with niche websites and applications, how to make money with advertising. You know what I'm saying? Like all of those things, they can't teach you. Nobody else can teach you this from other instructors that do, programming and web development, because they don't do this. They don't know how to do this shit. Those guys ask me questions about it. I teach them about advertisement, freaking, how to retarget audiences, how to do all those things. They hit me up on the DMs. They can't teach it because they don't know it. You know what I'm saying? And to learn all of these things takes a lot of money to really, make the mistakes like, Facebook ads and Google ads. Like I teach you guys things and tricks after I already spent thousands of dollars. Like last year alone, I spent about like $140,000 just in Facebook advertisement. Okay. Nobody else is doing that. They're not at the same level as me when it comes to advertisement, into marketing and understanding e-commerce. You get what I'm saying? So that's the beauty of it. That's why I'm teaching you guys all of these things that you're not gonna get from anybody else. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is, guys. But anyways, I'm out of here. I'm gonna see you guys later. Take care, guys. Black Friday sale. We're gonna be doing this all week long, and we're gonna be dropping one live stream and at the same time one video per day every single day. Okay, this whole week. This whole week is gonna be a very content full week. So take advantage. I'm gonna see you guys later. Take care. If you got any questions, email me codingphase@gmail.com. Take care, guys.